Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
And the Cowboys are on the move. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. He'll throw one to his right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Using the quick game.
Slow-ass tight end.
The 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. The throw. It's complete.
I think he fucking crossed that plane, bro.
Give them a 1st and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping in the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up a 1st and goal.
Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. A first down for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Fast motion from the offense. And back to the air on second down. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great, they got a completion. You prefer that over incompletions or interceptions. The glass half empty. I mean, they made that third down a bit more manageable.
I just feel like I play a little conservative on third down when it comes to bringing pressure.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On the run,
good
fires
play.
downfield. It's caught downfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback will audible. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the tight end. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Not much
Whoa, let's
there
go off
on
the
the
field.
run. He gets one to the 31.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Now adjusting. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Now on the move.
I knew it was
And he
coming.
runs it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
This is like having an extra running back in your backcourt. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the
Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion.
I'm going to say, ain't no way he's going to go 109.
And that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver shows motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Where's 19 at?
It's a great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball game because Navy obviously runs the football first, second, third, then their fourth option might be to pass the football.
Comes out throwing on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Who the fuck is Woodside?
Run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Look at a pig, bro.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right.
That was my assignment for sure.
But not before he moves the chain.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back and
They're start bringing some pressure or something. That's what I'm about to do. Bring some fucking pressure.
Pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise
I ain't
throws.
blitzed one time this
holes,
game.
Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the ground.
Get the fuck, bro.
At the 20.
Hell
To
no.
the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5.
I gotta get him from out from back there, bro. He's too slow.
But not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He lets one fly deep. Holds it in on the left. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Big slow motherfucker, but he got the job, though.
Because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
Just gotta get a stop, bro.
All year long.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
This is the most important drive right here. He gets the ball back at halftime. We cannot let him
Going for the
score.
return. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And here comes the Navy offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. And
He had his running back, too.
Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make
He's
every
gonna go
third
back
down
to the
throw. If guys
kinda
are open
similar to that
vertically
play.
down the field, I got to hit them too.
I got him
We
this time.
can't let our serve get broken.
Get off the field, please.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
I don't like how they went motion there. I want to bring some heat, bro.
A third down try for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
There we go. That's all I needed.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 88 on to punt it away.
A fairly
he
short
shanked that
distance here
bitch.
toward the sidelines, not his best work.
We have a chance to do something right here, bro.
Wyoming takes over the football.
I don't want to score too fast.
Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I can't run the ball for shit with this team,
A
bro.
lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Don't get me wrong. This motherfucker, no, get me wrong. Because this fucking dude, Cedric, he has, his change of direction is probably like a 10, bro. This motherfucker's sorry as fuck.
You're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback keeps it.
Okay, he hit me a little too hard right there.
6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive
I like that. I like that. I like
is
that.
glad he did. How about this speed by the
Give me the high ball. It's a lurk. Ah! Good play.
He goes out of bounds, but what a play to
We just wasted one of the most important drives of the game, bro.
Back on the attack. Late in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense.
I'm gonna see what I can do.
You're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws for the
That's out of
tight
bounds.
end.
That's out of bounds. Please get me off the field right here.
Might have let him a little too much. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job.
I want to blitz.
As a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing.
I want to blitz bad.
Jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel
I'm playing
uncomfortable. But you
conservative.
can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive.
Watch the curl route. Just don't get a PI. Watch him take the curl to the other side to 11.
From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go.
Gonna try to
There we
do it
go.
himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we making a play right here.
On the move, it's Slater.
Come on, man. Stupid ass. We needed that.
Some of the yardage on the punt. Wyoming has to football back, and here comes the offense. They're already in great field goal position here, David. The question is, how aggressive do they get?
Full throttle. Be aggressive. Try to get the touchdown here, man. Such great starting field position.
It's just going to take one play, right?
Looking for the end zone.
I just threw another pick, bro.
Picked off.
I'm such a dumbass. Ah! He didn't lead that at all, bro.
Not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get.
I wasted 2 drives, bro.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set for the second half kickoff. Oh, he's going to take a chance.
Ooh.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready
I'm
to take the field
crazy,
and see if
bro.
they can get something established. They don't have to change everything. And
This man got 4 carries for 53 yards.
In the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Quarterback checking off. The play action fake.
Ain't no fucking way, bro. Ain't no fucking way.
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve.
Oh, Mike, I was finna say, bro.
They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. In your own territory, if you don't make it, I mean, it invites disaster, but it's 4th and inches. They had to go for it, and they made it.
If I lost a bunch of weight, I'd be skinny, but I didn't. So go for it every single time. I love it.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Firing to the right, complete.
Jesus.
Knocked off his feet.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Powers through.
God damn, bro.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Navy is clicking on all cylinders.
This D-line is probably the worst I've ever played with. And when you waste drives like we did, get his ass, bro. Come on.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Unloads to the wideout.
He caught it.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
It's really tough on offenses when
This man playing so smart right now, bro. And I know just by how much he loses, bro, he doesn't play like this all the time.
he goes and gets it.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep.
Of course.
You gotta wonder if the receiver
Of course. We are getting gashed, bro.
to make sure that he got
This is embarrassing.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try
The field
to get
has shrunk
small
now,
drives
bro.
together.
This is
Don't
what we
abandon
need.
the run.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Give me that. Let's go.
Oh, now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Fuck yeah.
How about that D coming up with a play like that? They'll try to add another to
Exactly
the
what I
lead.
just said. The field has shrunk now. This is where we want to be at. When I can hard flat and play underneath the entire time and it helped me out, that's what I want to be in. These motherfuckers are too slow and I don't got enough time to get to the quarterback without blitzing.
Rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And here comes the Navy offense. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing
Get his
the
ass.
momentum of a game.
God,
The defense
dog,
is
bro.
still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback checking the play. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. No chance to
I probably could have played that top route a little bit better than that.
I'll say this, man.
If I would've just stayed
There's a lot of
underneath.
bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's looking to throw.
Oh, don't throw it to your running back. Ah, good play. Good play.
He's got it down the left side. Afterburners coming.
He's
Touchdown,
slow,
Ben
bro.
Shipman. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, he can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Makes the grab. It's Slater. And stampeding through the defense. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
I don't like the whole fake
As they get set to
bullshit.
snap it,
Slow
time winding down
animation.
here in the quarter.
Watch how slow this bitch is.
With jet sweep
See?
pass.
And this motherfucker 5 is concrete ankles, bro.
With the score, Wyoming 28, Navy 21.
This could actually put me at a situation where it's like 3rd and 9. And I'm gonna be sick.
Second down here as they go back to work.
And I'm gonna be
after the
sick.
break. They'll run the toss.
Yep, what'd I tell you? If I have a feeling like that before I pick the play, it's probably best that I don't pick that fucking play.
Defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They're facing a 3rd down. He's looking to throw.
Get me up there, get up there.
One deep.
Get up there, yes!
Pulls it in the end zone.
Come on!
Touchdown, Wyoming. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And
What a
the player
fucking
will
throw.
stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team out there getting set.
35, Navy 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not
We don't
much
blitz
to be
too much
found as
here.
he stopped at the 18.
The 4th quarter. And we can, I mean, he had a couple of drives already where it was like big drive, like 6 fucking plays, 4 minutes, 8 plays. Oh, please run the
The
ball.
give to the single back.
Or, there we go.
They stop him
Yeah.
after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. It's complete on the right side. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happening at this point.
I'll do you hard
Obviously,
flag.
things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after it. Takes a
yes,
shot
sir.
to go.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up.
Depending on who it is, I figured it was going to be 11. I need that to be fucking Slater.
On second down, looking again to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
Good block. Good block.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to move it through the air. Time to take a shot. What a catch and what a throw along the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov for the toe tap.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, he was moving them. He wasn't even using him, bro. He was just using them and brought him up on his own. That's that shit that was Fred was talking about. I'm over here thinking this motherfucker is using the safety. No, he was just creeping with them to get him in the right spot.
On first down, here comes this.
I'm going to throw a high ball right there, too. No, I ain't. I'm going to throw that bitch over there. I'm going to throw that bitch over there.
He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to...
But that's a tight end at the end of the day, though. That's not fucking Henry Ruggs, bro. Come on.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ooh, I like where he's standing at, bro.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
I like where he's standing at.
A relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball.
This is my first time using this playbook, so I ain't really
right into the teeth of the defense,
I'm experimenting,
and they're
trying to
still
see
able
what
to
these
get a nice
motherfuckers
game.
looking like in situations. I'm about to do that.
Of 4 on 1st down.
I like
and
where he
2nd
was
and 6.
standing. He ain't standing in the same spot now.
He's looking to throw. Release to the back.
That bitch is super delayed, though. I like that. It's super delayed.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Of course. I try to change my play and fucking
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. At the 35, he's got room. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the 4th quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
Quickly complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down.
Touchdown, Cowboy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. They're lining up to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense...
You know who been quiet lately? The sledgehammer, Avra. Avra is a demon. Stupid ass. Come on. Boop! Okay. Big muscle hamster, motherfucker. Doug Martin. Come on, bruh.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there.
That's one thing I didn't do a lot recruiting in this game. I was going for speed backs. Next game, everybody in my backfield is going to be fucking Derrick Henry. Because I seen 95 speed power backs in that bitch. Bowling balls.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
That's a pick.
Unloads it left.
That's a pick.
And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything is gone.
Oh, I hear you. He ain't really been a threat.
They haven't got it going.
It's always
never built the momentum. This is one of
fucking
those things you learn
Brennan
from,
Stoll.
try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
We ain't worried about no damn field, Martha.
But hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Watch on 0 here on the fucking. Never mind. Oh, no. No. I was going to lower the boom on his ass.
Before he's forced out of bounds.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
This motherfucker 8, bro. That's a tight end, bro. You're 96 speed. Why you can't blitz with this team, bro? They're stupid as fuck.
They had no shot at catching him.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang,
of course.
Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll throw it on first down. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Well, this was an offensive showcase.